Hi folks, the question today is there a game design in every gamer? And by the way, I'm Lou Pulsifer. Well, first of all, ideas for games are a dime a dozen. In fact, that overvalues them. Most people get an idea for a game that they think would be good, but often they think it'd be good mainly because it's their idea. An okay idea might produce an okay game, although there's a long journey there. And in fact, we have so many games, both video and tabletop, being published nowadays that a lot of them are merely okay, if not worse. So I think an experienced gamer is likely to get ideas, and they might end up with an idea that's okay, but the question is, will a game come from that? Well, not everyone is inclined to be creative, at least in games. There's the corporate attitude of moderns who, even in their toys, expect some corporation who produces the toys to tell them how to use them, in effect. They don't expect to do things themselves so much. And if you're going to design a game, especially if you're going to design a good game, you have to do things yourself. You can't rely on somebody else. Further, there are people who are creative, but they're not creative in that particular direction. I have a friend who's an expert gamer, but he does woodworking, he writes haikus, and he does a lot of other things that are creative, and he doesn't feel that he has the creative energy to put into games. Now, he has game ideas, and some are okay, and if not better, but that's a long way from a game. Consider also that the skills for a game designer are quite different than the skills needed to be a good game player. And so many of the people who are game players do not have the kinds of skills that can contribute to being a good designer. There's so much effort between the idea and the complete game. What counts is more the execution than the idea. Nonetheless, I think you could say there's a game design in every gamer, but in most cases, it doesn't come out, or it doesn't come out well enough. It's not executed well enough. And that's where I would leave it. If you're a game player and you think you have an idea for a game that's good, then you might be able to pursue it, but consider that there's going to be a lot of effort involved. And when you get done, you might have a game that your friends can play, but the likelihood of getting it sold to somebody to publish on their own rather than for you to self-publish is pretty small. And self-publishing is a big pile of worms and a lot of work. And again, with different skills than game design, and you might not want to get stuck into that. Thanks for listening.